Okay, cool. What's up, everybody? So, I'm gonna be getting some Micas onto things, and I wanted to show you guys what I've been using. Oh, that's awesome! Hello. Did you know that 40% of my audience is in India? So what's up to everybody in India? Hey. So good to see you all. I know I don't really go live that often. I get kind of busy. Plus I can never really predict my son and his noise levels. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna start working. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know, and I'll do my best to read everything. It's pretty early and a random time to be going live, but I saw the opportunity, especially because I haven't been posting. Am I following you? I mean, I don't know. I should be. Definitely should be. So right now I'm coding things in Stardust Micas. So I like to color the stuff that I use with the neons. They're super bright. They don't stain my skin the way Holly does. Some of what I'm coloring now was made with Holly and powdered tempera paint. But what I'm using right now is pretty cool because it has this shimmer to it. It's kind of metallic. Let me get the light on it. Hey JASMR Marie. I've been seriously missing her posts, and I thought that I was following her for the longest. Oh my gosh, it's a mess. Does Instagram ever do that to you guys? Where it unfollows your favorite people? Yesterday I realized I wasn't following one of my good friends. It's insane. So I have a tutorial already, and it's on IGTV as well as YouTube, and it's really easy to follow along. In the tutorial, I use calcium carbonate, but you're also able to do this with cornstarch and baking soda if you're worried about carcinogens. That's pretty cool. Have you guys watched the tutorial? So I started making these videos, I want to say 2 years ago. I think my Instagram anniversary was in April. Last year I celebrated it actually in September, but I was misinformed on when I started. Oh my gosh. So I started making them because I had really weird cravings when I was pregnant. A lot of the time that happens because of a vitamin deficiency. You start to crave weird stuff. Sometimes it's food, but sometimes if you're really low in iron, it can turn into pica, where you're like eating weird things. Now, not a lot of people act on their pica. A lot of people just like to watch videos of people playing with things that they crave. And that's normal, I think. But if you are feeling like you want to eat some of the things that I'm posting videos of, you might want to check to see if you have a vitamin deficiency. Oh, thanks for sticking around, Morgan Jade. So that seems pretty cool. I'm gonna leave that. The glow-in-the-dark Epsom salt ones I haven't done in a while. I haven't honestly done a lot of glow-in-the-dark stuff because it's just a hard setup. I don't know if you guys have seen the mini documentary that I was in on CNET, where I'm showing how I'm setting up the videos and how I'm setting up the black light. It's pretty intense, but it was really fun. It was really fun to record. I'm kind of favoring this silvery color. Maybe I'll do two like this, and then some gold. Need the light to be angled better. There we go. My favorite thing that I'm making right now is the really, really plain stuff that goes on YouTube. That's like my heart and soul. If you guys go back and watch my really early videos, it wasn't anything really fancy like what it's become now, because it's more of like it's become a creative outlet. But when I'm really relaxing, I just like the plain stuff, especially all the stuff that I have on YouTube and on Powdery Extras. That's my soul. I cannot, okay, so you guys, that's my cousin. That's my cousin, you guys. I'm not doing makeup because, okay, so I went to school for makeup. This is not commonly known. I went to school for makeup, and for a little while I was freelancing doing that, but I have anxiety, obviously, and I also have this strange phobia of breathing on people. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a giveaway question, watch. I have a strange phobia of breathing on people, so anytime I was doing somebody's makeup or getting my makeup done, I would hold my breath for like really long periods of time. It's so awkward. It's so awkward. I remember people being like, why are you holding your breath? And I'm like, I just don't want to put my air on you. So it just wasn't for me. It's gross. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, think about if you're sleeping next to someone and you're both facing each other in the middle of the night, and then like you're breathing this like recycled sleep air. I can't do it, especially not like we're both awake breathing on each other. Oh no, it's upsetting me. It's upsetting me. I'm triggered. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at this gold. I have a bunch of pictures, and I put myself on my Snapchat every single day. So if you guys want to see face reveals and all that, because I think everybody on Instagram's tired of it, follow me on Snapchat, Sharky Snapped, and yeah, you could see me talk and whisper and make random things that probably don't ever make it to Instagram because they never work out. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. Wait, let me get the light on it. Oh, whoa. Whoever suggested this with the gold, love ya. Yeah, you gotta be careful. They're vicious sometimes. You know, someone said something really funny to me on Snapchat. They said, okay, so I know you guys remember my controversial 4th of July post that upset a lot of people. And that's understandable to have really strong opinions, but all those people who commented are people I never see in my comments, like ever. So all these people took the time to say something, but they never support my videos other times. And so, I don't know, I don't think that's right. So I do notice who comments, and I do notice the people who like frequently. And I even have a favorite follower. I really do. Her name is Michi. And she has liked and commented on nearly every single post ever. I remember everybody. I'm from California. What color should we put on this one? Can we put gold again? Should we put silver? Should we put this black shimmer? You guys pick. What are we putting? One vote for silver, 1 for black, 2 for black, 2 for silver, 3 for black. Silver or black? All right. Let's do black. We haven't done black, right? Let's see what it looks like. How many of you guys miss Kate? I'm having Kate withdrawal. Can we all just, like, after this live, leave Kate a ton of comments asking her to come back? Can we just do that together collectively? Kate's super busy in real life, but I just want her to take like 1 minute just to post. Just 1 minute. So all of the pigments, Micas, all of the Micas that I'm using are available in my Amazon store. They come in sets, but you could also buy them individually in these sizes and the big sizes. I'm thinking about getting bigger sizes of the silver because they're so cool. Bye. Yeah, I'm like so obsessed with her videos. And just her as a person. We have been friends probably since a little after I first started. She came probably a month or so after I first started really posting regularly. And oh my gosh, she's just so cool. Like, I want to be her friend in real life and hang out with her. She's a sweetheart and that like loving person that you guys all know, but she's also really, really crazy funny and has so much personality, like seriously. there's this whole other side of Kate that I love, that I wish everyone could get to know. The easiest way to make some of the crunchies that are on my page is to mix powder and water and have patience. Everybody asks for tutorials, and that's literally all I'm doing, is I'm wetting powder. Powder that you buy at the store, baby powder, calcium carbonate. They sell a lot of farming stores and pet stores because it's reptile food. They also sell baking soda and cornstarch everywhere. And all I'm doing is mixing them with water. Really. There was a time, if you look really early on in my account, where I was using Comet. Comet is a powdered household cleanser. The issue with using Comet, and I still use it for YouTube, don't get me wrong. I still use it on YouTube. But I don't use it for Instagram because I'm really not trying to promote people playing with bleach, and there's an easier way to make all of this stuff. So most of the time I'm using silicone molds. It makes things easier to pop out. Am I pronouncing this right? Osna? Osna? Hi, Osna. What color should this be? This rose mold I actually got from Daiso. So if you would like rose molds, a pack of them, you can find, hold on 1 second. And Daiso's really cheap too. I think it's like $1.50 for things. All right. My son is obsessed with my stuff. I have to try and keep him out of this room. I don't know if you just heard him walk in right now, but he always wants to touch things, and so that's another motivation to cut off from using any type of chemicals. But he really loves gym chalk. My favorite crunch ever is green biotech calcium carbonate. It's the softest, it makes the loudest crispy sound, and it doesn't contain sand. So it's also in my store. Let's see. I'm trying not to miss any of the questions. How do I make it into a shape? I'm using molds. Okay. Favorite crunch yet? There was a couple times I did the controllers. You know those the PS4 controller. When I did that one in a rainbow, that was probably my most recent favorite, but the controllers definitely in Epsom salt, because Epsom salt sounds so loud. Yeah, so what Janae Brianna is saying about airborne particles, it's really important to use a mask. And I can't stress that enough. And that's with anything. I mean, if we were like on a construction site, all of the powders that are being used would be swept wet and everyone would be in a mask. It's really, really important to use a mask. And that's with anything. That's even with baby powder, guys. So if you're wanting to create this stuff, use a mask. You don't need to get it in your nose. So these are made with cornstarch and calcium carbonate and a little bit of sand. I'm hoping that with the sand you'll be able to get a better sound of it falling, but I'm not 100% sure on how that's gonna go, because this is my first time using this calcium carbonate with cornstarch. What did we decide on the color for this? I was just gabbing away. Pink. This color is called Sunset Pink. And it's really pretty. It's a duochrome color, so it kind of pulls two ways. You have me doing a little like makeup swatch. Check this out. So obsessed with these. You guys, I love Stardust Micas. Look at that. Now, okay, check this out. Stardust Micas are made for bath products, beauty products, so you can totally use this as makeup. Isn't that nuts? I love it. If you guys follow my Sharky Savage account, I've put this stuff on my body. On my body. And it glows. It's dope. I have a couple of these ones, so we could do one in the purple and one in the pink. Whoa, this reminds me of a mermaid right now. Get the light on it. So, who are some of your favorite accounts that you're watching right now for satisfying content and ASMR videos? I know I'm following a bunch, but sometimes with the algorithm, you can't see everybody's posts, and that's so annoying. So right now, for anybody who just joined, we are coating cornstarch and sand and calcium carbonate in Stardust Micas. But we're not covering them in the neons one right now. We're just using the metallics. I get my powder on Amazon, and you can find it in my Amazon store if you go to my page and check shop. There will be a link if you swipe up where you can purchase everything that's used in my videos, as well as knives, lighting equipment, and stuff for you to get started if you feel like making your own videos. I have a personal Instagram. And it's Sharky Savage. Then I have a spam account, which is Powdery Extras. Smacked by ASMR. I agree. Yesterday I unfollowed about 80 people because they just stopped posting. And I want to see people who are active. There's a lot of people who think they want to work with powder, and they'll make accounts, and I follow them because I believe in everybody doing this. Whoever thought it would get this far, right? But then after a couple posts, they quit. And that's okay. It's not for everybody, but if it's something you want to try, I'm here to support you. This is getting crazy looking. Look at it. It looks like a mermaid. That's all I'm saying. My personal IG is @SharkySavage. Yeah, this one got crazy looking. Like, you could totally see the blue underneath, but then there's this iridescence to it. Look at my hand. That's pretty. I do use gym chalk. The issue I have with gym chalk The crunch is so amazing, but you guys, it's so expensive. And that upsets me. Like, why are you so expensive, Gym Chalk? I think it's like, the cheapest one I've seen is $10. BSN used to be $10, but now I think it's like $13. Everything's about $13. I think we should do a giveaway too. Okay, what about this one? What are we coloring this one? You don't have to feel awkward, Nelly. I know, I mean, I used to make these videos around other family when I had just had my son, and it was so awkward because nobody understood what I was doing, and at the time I didn't have a following. No one was no one was watching my videos. Now it's different. Green, green, green. This green? This one? Yeah, so if you check on my store under chalk and Gym Chalk, you can find, that's kind of weird. This one turned out kind of weird. You can find all different brands of Gym Chalk. I don't like using it so often because of how expensive it is, but I guess the benefit of it is that you don't have to wait for it to dry like with all the other stuff I'm doing, and yeah, there's just no drying time. The crunch is unmatched, except maybe by cornstarch. Over-dried cornstarch is super crunchy, so if you like that sound, go for cornstarch, plus it's cheap as hell. This is weird. Oh, he does? Oh my gosh. So many people send me videos of their babies watching my videos, and it's the cutest thing. It's seriously so adorable. I know my son, he'll watch them sometimes, but mostly he just likes to be involved. If you watch my Snapchat, sometimes he's on there crushing Gym Chalk. That's what I let him play with. Whoa, this is cool. When I record these, I'm gonna have to light it really well to get all the details, because this is gorgeous. Hello. So right now we're coding stuff and answering questions. So I know that some people are going to be a little bit disappointed when they're not seeing crunching happen. But you're seeing the process. And I like sharing that with you all. Alright, so now we have these. I have this one. And this one. Throw that in there. Have good lunch. How much am I making from these videos? I make enough to cover the product, and I make enough to have a little fun. But like a number, we're not going to talk numbers. I wouldn't go into this with the idea of how much money you're going to make. It's more just a really fun hobby. I think if people want to make money from this, the only people I've seen who are making that kind of money are those sand accounts, because that stuff is so addicting. No, I've never tried eating Jimcha. I have about 40 things drying at a time, and I cycle through them every week. This is so pink. Maybe I should cover it in the purple? No. I want to do a blue and gold. What does it smell like right now? So these don't contain any soap, so they don't have a fragrance. But if you wanted it to have a fragrance, you could always use essential oils or soap scents. Like supplies for making bath bombs is what comes to mind when I think of making these more appealing. It'll definitely add to the relaxation. Osna. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm gonna name drop right now. Do you see Chalk.asmr who's in here? She's an Instagram featured artist. She works with Chalk. And her name is Rita, and I'm obsessed with her. She's my friend. Oh my gosh, I love this. Let me get the lighting on it. Oh, so pretty. You guys, there she is again. See, if you're not already, and you probably are, honestly, if you follow me, you follow her. Follow chalk.asmr. Amazing account, amazing person. I should do a tandem live with you one day when you're feeling like recording. Whoa. I'm obsessed with this. Can you guys hear that train? That train is the one that interrupts me all the time while I'm recording. And every single car. I'm having a little fun on YouTube right now. On my latest video, I'm asking everybody if they can name all the different modes of transportation they can hear in the background of my video when I recorded during the daytime. It's insane. So I don't oven bake cornstarch because it's a food item and it gets rubbery and bendy. I don't know if that happens for everybody, but it does to me. Let's move you over there. So my store can be found on my page right now under shop, and you just swipe up on the shop story and it will take you to my store. Now these items are not stocked by me, they're stocked by Amazon, so most of them I believe are Prime eligible, so you'll get them pretty quickly. There's also money back guarantees if you're not happy with what you receive, if something arrives broken or missing. And you can find all the powders, knives, colors that I'm using for my videos. I also added blacklight equipment if you want to make blacklight videos, or maybe you just want to crumble things in the blacklight, which is really relaxing. I know I only upload like 5-minute videos and 1-minute videos for blacklight, but honestly, I'm in the dark for like 20 minutes crumbling that stuff, and it can go on for hours. Can we get closer to see? Whoa. That train is loud. So I'm coating these while there's some dampness to them so that the color sticks. These micas are from Stardust Micas. You could follow them on Instagram at Stardust Micas, and you can also get them in my Amazon shop. That train annoys the heck out of me. My favorite color. This is my favorite color. I am going to save this live. I'm also going to put it on YouTube. All right, that's pretty cool. What is next? Wait, am I missing anything? Oh my gosh. Tell me if my sound is okay. It is the most annoying thing that someone keeps calling me. Ah! Okay. Can you guys hear? Do I have sound, or did that completely ruin it? Oh, I actually have 2 of those. I'm gonna try one in this. Yeah? No. Yeah? Or no, let's do silver. Okay, perfect. Thanks so much. Hello. Don't mind me just doing some shameless plugging while I work and answering questions. Have you guys followed So Satisfying on Snapchat? You can find a lot of your favorite videos on there if Snapchat is where you spend more of your time, and you can get to know a lot of other cool artists and content creators. I love it. They feature my favorite videos every month. Yeah, my videos are on it. That is who I work for. Good stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I get so excited, you guys. Look at this. It looks like metal. It's so pretty. I want to see something like this on gym chalk. I'm not going to do it because I'm really lazy, but I hope somebody does. I didn't feel the earthquake at all. I feel them when they're at like a 7 or higher. That's when I notice. Who is Nikki? What should this one be? I'm really stuck. I have no idea what this one should be. What color should we coat this one in? Anyone just tuning in? I'm using Stardust Micas. These can all be found in my Amazon store, and we're working with the metallics today. But if you're curious about my black light videos or any of my colorful videos, I'm using the neon color set. We should do this blue? Okay. So Jay had this really cool suggestion the other day that I should do a black and white and gray series. What do you guys think? It'll be three videos to this series where I'm doing black and white. And it'll be more focused on texture and rhythmic cutting than color. If you guys want to watch me eat chalk, it actually happens sometimes on Snapchat because I get to where I'm taking requests on there and I try and complete all the requests. And there's been a lot of requests for chalk biting. Oh gosh, it doesn't taste good to me, but whatever makes you happy and makes you laugh, I'll do it. My Snapchat is Sharky Snapped. Jay, can you leave like a comment of what my Snapchat is for people with the little ghost emoji? Because I can't I can't type right now. Thank you. I think this is coated. Looks pretty good. So when I do these surprise shaves, everyone who is here at the live will know what's up. This reminds me of a meteor. No, that's not it. Now I'm gonna have to type it. It's Sharky Snapped is the username. I think that's just the display name. But yeah. Thanks, Jay. Hopefully someone doesn't go and make that username now. It is Sharky Snapped. You can also find me on Reddit, where I post satisfying videos in the oddly satisfying section. And my username on there is Sharky on Reddit. Not really creative, I just like using my name for things. Yeah, Jay, you didn't know that was my username? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Can I just put this mica on my whole life, please? Wow. That is intense. I also have another one, and I don't actually have the full size of it. I just have a sample, but I want to bust it out. Let's see. This is a sample of Stardust Pearl. I'm thinking of getting the regular size of it. It's so pretty. There you go. So Jay just posted, that is my Snapchat. There you go. It's pinned. And this one, you can be pearly. So I already have a tutorial here on IGTV and on YouTube. I think it gets buried, and that's why everybody asks. But that is the basis for everything that I do. And it's really, really easy to follow. Can you make a tutorial doing it? It's all up there. I promise. I show you how to marvel your colors, how to mix your colors, and yeah. This looks like snow. Oh my gosh. This is for like Frozen theme. It's so pretty. Look. Look, look, look. How gorgeous is that pearl? I'm seriously blown away by these micas. So I have been using Stardust micas, I want to say, for a year now, almost a year. And they're just a really cool company. And they have this great Facebook group where everybody's like sharing what they made. It's really cool. I just love how pigmented they are and that they don't stain your skin. Like if you look, there's some areas of my skin where I have like color, and that's not from this at all. Because these are safe for in your bathtub when you're making bath bombs. A lot of people also like to use them for slime. If you go in my following section, you'll see a lot of slime accounts that I follow, and we all use Stardust micas. Really pretty stuff. Alex, maybe your dog likes the videos because it sounds like food falling. If you guys haven't already, you can check on my profile. In the link section is a link, to the mini documentary that was shot by CNET. And in there I talk about why I make these videos, how I'm making these videos, and it's pretty cool. So just tap the link in my profile. It used to be a link to my YouTube, but this week I changed it up a bit. so that everybody could also see me. You can see me work. It's fun. What is this gonna be? I have no idea what time it is. Did I do one of these in gold? Because I kind of want to do it in gold. I just want to cover everything in gold. Is that okay? Please, just, yes, gold on everything. Look at that. How is it so peaceful when I have a toddler? Because I also have an iPad. And so this was a great opportunity to utilize a little bit of iPad parenting so that I could do a 1 hour live. And then it's back to me and the kiddo. So I don't get to do this that often. So when I do go live, I try and answer as many questions as I can, because I know I don't get to reply to everybody's comments, and I especially don't get to reply to everybody's DMs. It gets really crazy. This account has grown exponentially in the last few months, and so it can be a little bit overwhelming. I think it was a lot easier when I only had about 1,000 followers, and now at 85,000, it's pretty intense. But I'm doing my best. Running, three accounts on here, and then the Snap, YouTube, and then I think I'm going to be going to TikTok if I can figure out the agreement on my videos and that they cannot be licensed. That's a really big deal to me. All right, check this out. Oh, so gorge. It's like treasure. It's like treasure, and I'm gonna destroy it for you all. Okay. Yeah, so this live, I think I've been live for like 45 minutes already. This live is just a Q&A while I'm explaining the different micas that I'm using. My Amazon shop that has all of these things. And just answering any questions that I don't really get to answer in the comments that I miss sometimes. It happens. That really means a lot to me, Alex. Thanks so much. Hey, Night Owl. Thank you, Nia. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one a little different because I already have one of it, and that I covered in silver. So this should be blue, pink. So none of these are gym chalk. Gym chalk arrives in a block, and sometimes it comes broken, but mostly gym chalk arrives like this. This is gym chalk. It has a completely different texture. It's kind of like if styrofoam and powder had a baby. Whereas these are a lot more dense, and they don't have that glassy sound to it. But all of these are made in silicone molds. Look at this, it's a mess. It's a mess, but they're made in silicone molds. Makes things easier to pop out. I have a set currently of 12 things that are going to be recorded for blacklight. Does it hurt my hands? No. It can be a little bit drying, but you always have to keep your hands really moisturized. I think what dries out my hands is that I'm recording so many of these at a time, and in between recording I wash my hands so that my hands always look fresh for Instagram videos. I don't like doing that too much, so if you watch on YouTube, sometimes my hands are already powdery before the videos started. So yeah, washing your hands that often can dry out your hands, but I'm really hardly ever sick because I don't have germs on my hands. Ooh. No, so I have a separate room for all of this stuff, although there was a time where I used to keep it in my living room. I have a separate room that I use as a studio for all of my powders. Pretty. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me. My favorite artist is Takashi Murakami, just for the record, just in case anyone wants to know. Just kidding, it was Samuel who wants to know. I'm not going to do a crumble right now. I think that's a lot of little kids' aspirations nowadays. If you ask them what they want to be when they grow up, they'll tell you that they want to be a YouTuber. I think we got to do better. Hi, Lulu. All right. So if you want me to say hi to you, now's the time to ask before I go, because we have 1 minute and 56 seconds remaining. So hi, Mina. Bye, Mina. Bye, Alex. Bye, Porter. Bye, Lulu. Bye, Lily. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out. We made a lot of cool stuff. I hope to see you in the comments when I post these. I want to know that you were there. You were there live when it happened. You're a real one. You were there. You were there for it all. And thanks so much to Stardust Micas. You can pick these up in my shop, Stardust Micas. So awesome. Bye, everybody. And happy birthday, Alex.